Hello. Hello. This is my own personal Snow Patrol top 10, which seems a little arrogant to just come up with on your own, but people did ask me to do it, and quite a few people have asked me, so I thought I would do it this time. Yo! Happy Saturday, everyone. You might want to have a wee quick glance at your calendar, but hello. Hi, everyone. So this is my top 10. My favourite Snow Patrol songs for whatever reason. Actually didn't have too much trouble picking them. I thought I would have more trouble picking them. I think I just said on Facebook there that I managed to, it wasn't that hard actually. There's a few I've left out. The cupboards are brilliant. Thank you. Yeah, it's one of those things where you're like, it's a live show. Wish I could do Blackbird again, go back and do it again in that video. Wish I could. But anyway. Too late now. So over to George Lucas, and I might have a wee surprise for you all later. I'm going to see if I have it lined up here. I've just remembered about this, which is why, sorry, I should have done this beforehand. Yeah, I might have a wee surprise for you later. A special guest. So here is my, look, George Lucas, what have you got for us? Surely something different than over there on Facebook. Jesus Christ almighty. 10. Number 10. Yeah, I had to put this one in somewhere. And it's a good place to start a gig, I think. This is Open Your Eyes. This feels strange and untrue, and I won't waste a minute without you. Perfect, sorry. My bones ache, my skin feels cold, and I'm getting so tired and so old. The anger swells in my guts, and I won't feel these slices and cuts. I want so much to open your eyes, 'cause I need you to look into mine. Tell me that you'll open your eyes. 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 Get up, get out, get away from these liars, 'cause they don't get your soul or your fire. Take my hand, not your fingers through mine, and we'll walk from this dark room for the last time. Every minute from this minute now, we can do what we like. I want so much to open your eyes, 'cause I need you to look into mine. Tell me that you'll open your eyes. 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 All this feels strange and untrue, and I won't waste a minute without you. All right. Next up. Oh, okay. All right, George, over to you. Oh, I love the way you made him look at the screen. Number 9. Number 9. 9. So, this is a song from... The next 2 songs are actually from my favourite Snow Patrol album. And before we released Wildness, this was my favourite Snow Patrol album, 100 Million Suns. And this is the first... This is the first song on it. All right. I've forgotten it's quite... You gotta get your fingers going fast. That was my Jack Black impression there. Didn't realize I was doing Jack Black impression at the time, but I realized in hindsight that's not really a thing you can do. Like, oh, I did an impression in hindsight. Shut up, Gary. Okay. 2 weeks later, like a surplus reprieve, I found a hair the length of yours on my sleeve. I wound it round and round my fingers so tight, it turned to purple and a pulse formed inside. And I knew the beat 'cause it matched your own beat. I still remember it from our chest to chest and feet to feet. The easy silence then was a sweet relief to this hush of ovens, aeroplanes, and of distant car horns. A fire, a fire. You can only take what you can carry. A pulse, your pulse. It's the only thing I can remember. A break, you don't. I was always set to self-destruct though. The fire, the fire. It cracks and barks like primal music. I said I knew the beat 'cause it matched your own beat. It's become my engine, my own source of heat. See between us only amplifies the sound waves. Every hum and echo and crash paints my cave. A fire, a fire. You can only take what you can carry. The pulse, your pulse. It's the only thing I can remember. A break, you don't. I was always set to self-destruct though. The fire, it cracks and barks like primal music. The fire, you can only take what you can carry. Your pulse, it's the only thing I can remember. The break you don't. I was always set to self-destruct though. The fire, it cracks and barks like primal music. Okay. Oh, no, that's not the right one. Okay, so I've not actually played this song yet on any Instagram. Oh, sorry, I'm jumping the gun. We're not at 8 yet. George, how about 8? This side panda. It's a different panda. Different panda. He's a different panda over there. It's not the same panda. It is. Okay, so. Haven't played it before, so I'm just familiarizing myself with it. Okay, we'll give it a blast. It's a song called Please Just Take These Photos From My Hands, or if you're from Northern Ireland, Honds, Honds. Please just take these photos from me, Honds. It's I was really proud of the lyrics when I first wrote them. And when I was playing around with it the other day, trying to find out which key I should play it in these days, because I don't sing as high as I used to. I remember the lyrics, I'm proud of them. Anyway, I suppose I don't have to give reasons why they're in the top 10, but maybe you'd be interested in them. And there's better reasons for more songs further up the list. Yellow page of the books and books I've forgotten that. Let's see, I need to think. Yeah, no, keep it in this key. I'll keep it in this key. We'll get it right. If we're here all night, I'm kidding. Yellow page of the books and books I'd forgotten that I had. These paperbacks, they know their age, they smell of weight and time that's resting warm. The open box beside the endless box parade that haunts my house. Splits to splits with photographs that tell the wanderlust of years smashed onto years. When all this actual life played out, where the hell on earth was I? Rack my brains, but it won't come. The water damaged, bloodshot eyes, the fleeting triumphs, brazen lies, all seem to mingle into one. I read your name under words in fold the letter and think of a million and one things that I should have done different. When all this actual life played out, where the hell on earth was I? I rack my brains but it won't come. Through water damaged, bloodshot eyes, defeat and triumph, brazen lies, all seem to mingle into one. One gigantic fairy tale, friends I haven't seen in years, drinking till the daylight hurts. You seem friendly, who are you? That's a lot of wine that we got through. We've made playtime look like work. Please just take these photos from my hands. 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 Okay. The key that it's normally in is this one, but I don't. The yellow page of the box. It's a bit squawky. Could have done it there. Should have done it there, because the chorus would have been better there. Anyway, you live and you learn, and some other things. Over to you, George. My battery's low. I'm sorry. I can't, Angela. I can't help you with that. That's brilliant. Okay, George, what do you got? Come on, just come on. What were you doing all week? We finished Line of Duty. We watched it together. Floating as if by magic. It was kind of zen-like almost. Number 7. Number 7 is from the album after that one. It is the song The Garden Rules. I have to learn how to introduce songs better, I think. See, don't introduce a song and then tune the guitar. That's a no-no. Don't do that. It's not good presentation. So I did tape my sleeve, yeah, because there's a button. This one doesn't make any noise, but this one was making noise. Wherever it is, there it is. It was going click, 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 click when I was playing. So that's... Could have worn a different shirt or rolled my sleeve up. But I don't know, maybe I've watched too much Taskmaster. I don't know if anyone's seen that. It's one of the best shows ever. Just incredible. But that's probably why. Or the A-Team. Or MacGyver. One of the three, anyway. Again, I chose this song because of the lyrics. I didn't choose them all because of the lyrics. Some of them have a different sentimental value, but this one's for the lyrics. Go back to the t-shirts. You just were complaining that I was wearing the same ones all the time. Now you want me to go back to the t-shirts. I got dressed up real fancy. I mean, I didn't iron it. That would be insane. But, you know, put a shirt on and everything. It's shiny. Look at that. Look at that. Shiny. There's the river, there's your house, and there's the church, and there's us years ago. Deep in your garden where the nettle met the rose is where we'd hide ourselves. Yes, we were just kids, but you couldn't tell us that. These are the garden rules. It's what you always said. Oh, you'll never know how much I love you so. Oh, you will never know how much I love you. You would call the garden rules out like commands, and we would all obey. But you'd stifle giddy laughter as you spoke, and puncture the pretend. Then we would chase our tails until the sun forgot to shine, and our parents called our names till just you and I were left. Oh, you'll never know how much I love you so. Oh, you will never know how much I love you. From your house you walk the river to the church by the silent fields, amongst the lavender and headstones and the larks in our Sunday clothes. Your father calls to you as he's looking at his watch, and you leave me with a kiss on my quickly heating cheek. Oh, you'll never know how much I love you so. Oh, you will never know how much I love you. Oh, you will never know how much I love you so. Oh, you will never know how much I love you. Let's move on. George, he's just sort of slumped against the wall like this, just like smoking. Just now he looks a bit like sort of Matthew McConaughey in Dazed and Confused. He's not bothered. George, mate, can you hit the button for the next one? Yeah. Okay, reluctantly. Same thing. Yep. Okay. 6, you say? Who would have thunk it? All right. This is my favorite song from our first album, and it means a lot to us. The guy, our dear friend, still our friend, a really dear friend of ours, Steve Farris, who signed us to publishing originally at Sony. We got news that his firstborn son was born just as we were recording this song, so just when I was writing the lyrics to it. So it's dedicated to him, and it's called 15 Minutes Old. So. good for inspiration, aren't I? You will find. We'll close the door and I'll go anywhere. You take me to. From this bed onto so much more. Care for you I will. Can I have a picture of you tonight? Keep it with me always in my mind. Touch me 'cause I can't move. I can barely breathe. Speechless, breathless, I can't tell you if I'm here or not. Running both legs tied together, arms in the air. Care for you I will. Can I have a picture of you tonight? Keep it with me always in my mind. All right. So I just saw somebody say, I like it, but it's overplayed or whatever. Maybe because I played it once or twice on Instagram here. That's not what this is my top 10. So don't worry if you've heard the song before, or you can, feel free to check in and out as the evening goes on. But it's doesn't matter whether the songs have been played already. This is just my favorite Snow Patrol songs of all time, of the last 20 years. So that was number 6. And so George Lucas has brought a friend with him. He's brought a wee pal with him. Brought a big pal. One of the greatest composers of all time, Mr. John Williams. And George has put together obviously all these spectacular lights and extraordinary visuals that you see before you, I mean, unbelievable stuff. And I've asked John Williams if he could do some brand new compositions to introduce the top 5. So brand new compositions from John Williams. Unbelievable, world exclusive. Here we go. All right, over to you, John, and the London Symphony Orchestra. That's E.T., mate. E.T., mate. Okay, over to you, George. Something new from you? No? Okay, great. All right, brilliant. So thanks to John Williams and George Lucas for that incredible introduction. Next up we have to tune the frickin' guitar. George, come on. The 5 was sticking out. E.T. is my biggest phobia. I've never heard that before. I wonder, is there a word like a word for it? What am I doing? Can somebody tell me what I'm doing? I'm changing guitar, that's what I'm doing. Sorry, caught between the... So this one definitely has been played before on several occasions. So this is from our second that's not in tune. Supposedly. Number 5 on the list, beautifully introduced by John Williams with that lovely brand new piece of music, and George Lucas's fantastic light display, is An Olive Grove Facing the Sea. It's going to be high for me today. But if you sing along at home, if you know the words, then you won't be able to hear me anyway. That'd be ideal. That would be ideal. Sworn to secrecy, I'ma go after school. She was an angel, I saw her swimming there. I am in such a mess, can't cope without this. She just teases me till she can't see me here. Let me go out there, I can breathe fresher, stay with you all night. Just let me love you, just for a while. I want to be with you all night, be with you all night. Just let me fall asleep, just let me fall asleep. Let me fall asleep, just let me fall asleep. Just let me be here, I won't tell anyone. I don't wanna wake up, I don't wanna wake up. Lead the blind, so why can't I find my way? This could be heaven, but I don't know where I am. I am too scared to come out from behind you. My body is aching, feels like it's wearing me. Let me go out there, I can breathe fresher, stay with you all night. Just let me love you, just for a while. I want to be with you all night, be with you all night. Just let me fall asleep, just let me fall asleep, just let me fall asleep, just let me fall asleep. Just let me be here, I won't tell anyone. I don't wanna wake up, I don't wanna wake up. I promise you that guitar on the tuner said it was in tune, but obviously the guitar needs to be set up because the tuner is not taking a tune. So, you know, can't take it to the shop at the moment. So, so that was a little tuning was a bit like that. If I could do a face, like a face emoji for the tuning, it's like this. I don't know if there is an emoji that does that. That's the one. Okay, back to the Leiden. So this song, oh no, sorry, hold on a second. What about you, John Williams? What are you saying to it? Do you have another wee song for us? Like a brand new song? Just for us? This time it's brand new, right? He's nodding. Hold on a second. Mate, this is Jaws. This is from Jaws. It's very clearly Jaws. Like, obviously Jaws. Like, you can't, there's nothing else that can be. You're saying it's brand new? It's not, it's Jaws, mate. Jaws. Anyway, George, what are you saying to it? Something really good this time. Something that's going to blow people's minds. That's brand spanking new. No, George, no. That's not new. And this thing's falling off now as well. Four. See, I'm learning. I'm not announcing the song before I tune. Although I probably should have announced it before I did all that nonsense. Switch off. You see, that seems out of tune to me too. Maybe it's the tuner. That can't be right. That is out of tune. That's why it's out of tune. It's because it is out of tune. So this song was written. This song was written about 5 years ago for a project. Sort of the Seamus Heaney home place in Macrofelt asked me to go up and do a few songs. They wanted me to go up and do like Run and Chasing Cars and Open Your Eyes and whatnot, I expect. But I decided I'd write 5 songs for it instead. Sort of not around Heaney's poetry, but just around the things that he wrote about. And home, obviously, Ireland, north, south, east and west was something that Heaney wrote about, and so many other things, and way better than I can. But so I dedicate it to my parents, to my grandmother, to Seamus Heaney for the inspiration in the first place, for all those people for the inspiration in the first place. It's called I Think of Home, and I dedicate it to home. I dedicate it to Ireland, north, south, east and west, because I'm in LA and I miss yous. remember trips to Belfast, on that train that hugs the coast. The fields turn quickly into golf course, the golf course just as fast a field. It was a callow boast, I'll grant you, to know it all when we knew none. Those days we walked the streets of Belfast, like our kingdom come had come. I think of home, I often do. Gotta know I love you now. In this light, how could I not? I think of us just silly kids. I bet we thought we'd never age, and if we did, we'd never dare say. I remember trips to Derry, on the old car's freezing seats, and I know Fountain Street in winter. My grandma's laugh, the greatest noise. It's sure been harder since she left us, and none of us have been the same. But the light she left is endless, and I still see her every day. I think of home, I often do. You gotta know I love you now. In this light, how could I not? I think of us just silly kids. I bet we thought we'd never age, and if we did, we'd never dare say. I remember trips through Ireland, one caravan, two dogs, the sky. My father yelling points of interest, us naughty kids just rolled our eyes. The punched out teeth of Irish history. Mistakes were made, let's leave it there. But there's one thing we can all agree on. There's beauty north, south, east and west. There's beauty north, south, east and west. I think of home, I often do. You gotta know I love you now. In this light, how could I not? I think of us just silly kids. I bet we thought we'd never age, and if we did, we'd never dare say. All right. Well, John, this time, yeah, definitely it's definitely a bespoke. It's definitely a bespoke piece, just for us. Just for us. Amazing. Can't wait to hear it. John, just a small issue. Hold on. Lads. The London Symphony Orchestra are all in my front room. John, that was Superman. Superman. It's one of the most famous pieces of music ever written by anyone, and you wrote it. And Superman. Superman. No, shaking your head. It was Anyway, George, come on. Bring it on. Bring the good stuff. Sideways, sideways. Oh, for crying out loud, George. Unbelievably seamless. So that was John Williams there with that beautiful music introduction that he says is original and not one of his earlier pieces. But we'll take his word for it. So the next song is the song that kind of changed everything for us, and it's why it's in the top 3 in my list. It's one of the most important songs that we ever wrote. It might even be the most important song we ever wrote. It was the song that changed everything, changed our whole lives. The original version was 6 minutes long on Final Straw, so we were never intending it to be in and I've told this story before many times, but I'll tell it again one last time. It was never intended to be a single, and then Joe Wiley just played all 6 minutes of it in daytime Radio 1, and overnight everything changed. So we went from 10 years of slogging around playing to 40 people a night, maybe tops, to playing to thousands and thousands of people every night, and it was all because of this song. This is my wedding song. Here we go. You know what it is. It's Run. I will play it. Jeez, we're running out of time. Just play it, Gary. Crying out loud. That was you put me off, lads. Sing it one last time for you, then we really have to go. You've been the only thing that's right in all I've done, and I can barely look at you, but every single time I do, I know we'll make it anywhere away from here. Light up, as if you have a choice, even if you cannot hear my voice. I'll be right beside you, dear. Louder, louder, and we'll run for our lives. I can hardly speak, I understand why you can't raise your voice to say I might not see those eyes makes it so hard not to cry. And as we say our long goodbyes, I nearly do. Went to that chord too early, but here we go. Light up, as if you have a choice, even if you cannot hear my voice. I'll be right beside you, dear. Louder, light up, light up, as if you have a choice. Even if you cannot hear my voice, I'll be right beside you, dear. All right. So I had. We'll go to the next one. John Williams, over to you, Maestro, for another absolutely bespoke, original piece of music introduction. Let's hear it. Okay, I'm with you. Oh, come on, lads. John. It's Indiana Jones. What are you doing? I don't know what he's doing. Lads. Okay. John, that was Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones, mate. He's shaking his head. It's not. He's telling me it's original. Anyway. George. This guy again. Jesus. Number 2. Okay. Number 2, it was a toss-up. It was a toss-up between 2 songs. And I'm going to put the other one first simply because it took so long to make. But here we go. Second song, number 2, Set the Fire to the Third Bar. Originally sung with Martha Wainwright, who is an absolute legend. I find a map and draw a straight line over rivers, farms and state lines. The distance from me to where you be, it's only finger lengths that I see. I'd touch the place where I'd find your face. My fingers in creases of distant dark places, and miles from where you are, I lay down on the cold ground, and I pray that something picks me up and sets me down in your warm arms. After I've traveled so far, we'd set the fire to the third bar. We'd share each other like an island until exhausted close our eyelids and dream and pick up from the last place left off. Your soft skin is weeping, a joy you can't keep in. But miles from where you are, I lay down on the cold ground, and I pray that something picks me up and sets me down in your warm arms. But miles from where you are, I lay down on the cold ground, and I pray that something picks me up and sets me down in your warm arms. Ooh, number 1, you say. Let's have a quick, we're running out of time, John. A quick intro. Something original, something bespoke for number 1, especially for number 1. What are you doing, man? What are you trying to pull here? Let's start. John, stop. Yeah, I'm not even gonna comment on that one. It wasn't original, mate. George, over to you. George, let's see it. down to number 1, as if seamlessly floating in the air. Here we go. I'm going to do this quickly so we get it in onto the wire. If I get cut off, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me today. The number 1 song, and my number 1 song, is Life on Earth. It's my favorite song we've ever done. I mean, it's kind of a tie between Set the Fire and Life on Earth, but I'm playing this one last because it took 5 years to make. First snow, first winter of my life, I was told it was the height of me. First dance, well, the first one that counted, felt like my blood was built from crackling lights. Oh, this ancient wildness that we don't understand. The first sound of a heartbeat, the riots roaring on. This is not the love you've had before. This is something else. This is something else. This is not the same as other days. This is something else. This is something else. Shouldn't need to be so fucking hard, but this is life on Earth. It's just life on Earth. Doesn't need to be the end of you, me. This is life on Earth. It's just life on Earth. First light on the silent shore. It's just the ships that anchor me and you. The way home, this was always the way home. So you can rip that map to shreds, my dear. But all we ever wanted seemed miles and miles from here. And the first days in a strange new land awaken peace in us. This is not the love you've had before. This is something else. This is something else. This is not the same as other days. This is something else. This is something else. Shouldn't need to be so fucking hard. This is life on Earth. It's just life on Earth. Doesn't need to be the end of you or me. This is life on Earth. It's just life on Earth. I think that's going to be right at the hour mark. Thank you so much, everybody. Loads of love. Take care of yourselves. I'll be announcing things for next week. But the Saturday Songwrite is on this Saturday, obviously at 8 p.m. BST, and hopefully see you there. Loads and loads of love. Take care. Bye.